There aren't really combos or effects to do in order here, you just have to know what your cards do here and when to use them. So all your spells allow you to extra normal summon. And the thing about true Draco monsters is they allow you to tribute spells and traps instead of monsters. So generally your best normal summon is Dynamite Knight. Set whatever traps you have and end your turn. During your opponent's turn, you'll wait for your opponent to activate any effect, which you'll then want to chain your Dynamite to activate from deck one of your 2 traps, preferably King's Return if you don't have it, but I already have it. Now it's important to know what both your traps do. King's Return special summon a monster from grave, while Apocalypse halves your opponent's monster's attack. Both traps allow an extra normal summon during your opponent's turn, and both traps destroy a monster when sent to grave from the field. So say they're trying to get rid of your monster. You can chain any of your traps to extra tribute summon whatever you hand in hand. In this situation, tribute summoning Ignis Heat. Your main deck true Draco monsters generally all chain to your opponent's effects, to either activate spells and traps from deck, or to search from deck. So Ignis does the same, but activates a spell from deck. Now that you have a monster, spell, and trap, and you know which deck your opponent is playing, you can tribute summon Masterpiece, which needs 2 tributes, and can also tribute spells and traps. And you have to choose 2 of 3 types, monsters, spells, or traps, and whichever you tribute summon for Masterpiece, he becomes unaffected by that type. So because I tribute summoned him by tributing a monster and a spell, he's no unaffected by monster and spell effects, and as I said, Apocalypse halves the attack. The best way to deal with Masterpiece is by attacking him. And Apocalypse prevents that by having all your opponent's monsters' attacks. And also when a true Draco trap is destroyed, it destroys a monster on the field. And then your Masterpiece as a quick effect can also destroy a monster. This is generally how you play the deck, and what you should always remember when playing this deck. Now let's focus a bit on the continuous spell cards. It's important to know their effects. Disciples shuffles 3 from grave back to deck to draw 1, while Heritage draws between 1 and 3 cards each turn, depending on how many true Draco card types were sent to grave this turn. So if a monster and a spell were sent to grave this turn, you draw 2. Also, both spells allow an extra normal summon during your turn, and both spells destroy a spell or trap when sent to grave. Now that you know what they do, on turn 1 if you have both, you'll generally want to activate Disciples, and use its effect to extra normal summon, by tributing itself. And now Heritage allows you a draw 1, since a spell was sent to grave this turn. Set whatever traps you have and end your turn. Maiden, like all true Draco monsters, also chains to your opponent's effects, but it doesn't activate spells or traps from deck, it searches a monster. So if you don't have a lot of spells and traps, search Dynamite. He'll tribute summon and then get you a trap. If you already have a lot of spells and traps like I do, search Masterpiece. Now Apophis the Swamp Deity. He can negate monsters on the field equal to the number of other traps you control. I have 1 other continuous trap, so he negates 1 and also summons a body for a tribute summon. And now, you can tribute for Masterpiece. I chose to tribute spells and traps, so he's unaffected by spells and traps now. And since I tribute a trap, the trap activates to destroy a monster. And I still have Masterpiece destroy a monster, so this hand gave me a monster negate, a monster destroy, a spell or trap destroy, and then destroy a card with Masterpiece. So this is generally what you aim to do with the deck. Set up interactions, generate advantage every turn with your true Draco monsters, and make an unaffected Masterpiece. This is all there is to learn for the deck, so here's some ranked replays. To counter this deck, you'll want to use your hand traps before they have a Dracoslayer on field since they can chain to gain advantage. So use Ashan Diagram for example if they don't have a monster yet, and most times Masterpiece will be summoned with protection from monsters and spells, so Imperm should be able to negate it. Also bring a lot of back row hate since this completely kills the deck. Subscribe if this video helped. Here's my deck list. Thanks for watching. Make sure to also join my Discord to chat with a like-minded community.